right, so someone told me that the Supra actually has launch control. So today we're gonna find out. So I've owned this car for over 5 years and nobody told me it had launch control. Like all the times that I raced my friends, allegedly raced my friends from stoplights, I could have just been using launch control and I would probably have a better launch. Typically, I would just hold the brake and hold the throttle and just let go of the brake, but if this has a dedicated system, that should be much better. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Mine is a 2020, so I don't know if they changed that for the future, later years, but I mean, I'm sure the later years have launch control if the 2020 does, right? The thing is, I am tuned on EcuTech. I don't know if that'll mess with the ECU like setting, like launch control settings, but I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna be launching on the lowest horsepower map, which is a 91 octane map, trying to simulate like factory conditions. I do have upgraded tires and suspension though, so show you guys. I'm running 295 AO52s. They are cold, but you know, they're much stickier tires than the OEM tires. And I'm on HKS Hypermax coilovers and SPL arms. I don't know how much that'll affect the launch control, but I'm just letting you guys know. So I think we can have a little fun. Like first, we can try to figure it out and see if the launch control actually works. And then second, we can test it against my brake and throttle method. Like, yeah, we'll just see how much faster the launch control is versus my typical way of launching the car. And yeah, hopefully we'll learn something new. All right, so first of all, let's get in the car. Okay, gotta turn the car on. Where's the... Okay, so apparently, oh wait, I probably put my seatbelt on. All right, so apparently to launch the car, there's gonna be a little flag. Don't worry about my error, typical BMW things. But now apparently to launch the car, when we're in the right setting, a little flag will pop up and say launch control ready. And that means we'll have like 3 seconds to let go of the brake and just mash the throttle, I guess. Yeah, so let's see how we do this. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go into sport mode. Push this button here. So the valve opened up, we are in sport mode. Then we're gonna turn traction 1 off. That. Traction 1 is off right there. So apparently you hold 100% of the brake and then 100% of the throttle past the kickdown button, and this thing should launch. Do I have to be in manual mode? I don't know, but let's find out. Okay, so I'm in drive. Let's see if this works. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Let's try again. Actually, before launching, I'm gonna see if the flag even pops up. So let's see, let's watch the dash. So I have it in drive. I have 100% brake down, and then I have 100% throttle. Oh yeah, it says launch control active right there. So this car does have launch control. All right, okay. Now to see how effective it is, I'm gonna set you guys down behind the car, and I'll put up an in-car camera too. So we'll see how cool, how like well this works. This is so cool. Like, you know, it's you know, this is the same as discovering a new compartment in your car. After so many years, when you discover like a new compartment or like a new button, you're like, oh. So this is kind of the same feeling. So I'm excited. I'm gonna get the camera set up and we're gonna try to actually launch this thing. All right, time to actually launch this thing. Okay, so there's like people here now, so oh well, whatever, do it for the vlog. All right, so we are in drive, we have sport, we have traction 1 off, 100% brake, 100% throttle, launch control. Oh, without throttle, that was so cool! Whoa! throttle to regain traction. That was so cool. It was like, blah, 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 like a rally car. Yo, I didn't know my car could do this. Man, all those people probably think I'm a dick, but it's fine. That was so cool. The coolest part was in second gear when it was holding revs just to regain traction, and then once the wheels regained traction, it launched. That was so cool. Woo! That was so cool. The coolest part is, I keep saying it, but that was so cool. It held throttle until it regained traction again. Man, 5 years. I didn't know this feature existed. I've been missing out, man. Alright, so that was on map 1. It did spin a lot in first, and then in second the computer kind of figured out like, oh, we should limit throttle, and then so it can, you know, I guess regain traction. I'm gonna try this on map 3, which is my highest horsepower 91 octane map, and we'll see how she feels. It already feels better than me just hitting the brake and throttle. Honestly, it does feel a lot better. It's so cool seeing the little flag, the launch control flag, like pop up and tell me it's ready to launch. It makes it feel cool. All right, let's start again. Turn the car on. We'll go to drive. We'll go to sport. Traction 1 off. All right, here we go. 100% brake, 100% throttle, launch control active. Okay, I forgot to change maps, but you guys get the point. Like, it's okay, I got too excited. I forgot to change the map 3, but that was still map 1. I'm getting a lot more consistent with this. Okay, let's try it again, but in map 3. But it is still spinning a lot in first. It's like the computer needs to recognize, I guess, it's spinning, or I don't know if it's because it's not used to the extra power the car is giving the tune, but that could be it too. But let's try again in map 3. I forgot to change it. I'm sorry. Got too excited with this new feature. This is so cool, dude. I love this car. Alright, let me reset the cameras and we'll try again. Alright, rear camera is set. Okay. Right, so this time I'm gonna switch to map 3. So I'll do that by holding the cruise control button down, and alright, we are in map 3 now. Set that. Drive. 100% brake, 100% throttle, and here we go. Launch active. Oh! Oh! Okay, so that time so it totally makes sense because I'm on a higher horsepower map. First gear revs up way quicker. So first gear is like bam, and it shifts to second way faster than it was doing in map 1. And that probably makes sense because, you know, because I'm running a higher horsepower map, the car is like, the revs are shifting up. It's doing more of a burnout in first gear and reaching second gear faster. So that totally makes sense. But launching in map 3 almost felt better because it got to map 2, or it got to the second gear so much faster. And then when it gets to second gear so much faster, it's limiting the revs even faster, so I'm able to gain traction faster. Rather than when I was in map 1, it was just spinning all of first gear for a while, and then switching to map 2, and then limiting traction in map 2. So that's kind of the difference. You guys get what I mean? So that's interesting. It's almost like if I jump to second gear, the faster I jump to second gear, the faster traction control will limit traction until I have traction again. Because first gear is pretty much useless. I've been just blowing through first gear. It's all wheel spin. But second gear kicks in, traction control kicks in, and I'm able to accelerate. And it's launching pretty hard in third gear, or on map 3. This is so much fun, dude. So much fun. All right, yeah, I guess that concludes it. It is definitely faster than me, 100% faster than me just holding the brake and the throttle. Well, I guess, I don't know if it's faster actually. I would say more exciting, because when I'm holding the brake and holding the throttle without traction control or launch control, I don't really spin first gear. Maybe I spin first gear a little bit, but I'm not spinning a whole lot. When I'm doing the launch control setting on this car, I'm definitely spinning way more. But I'm not much of a drag guy, and I don't know. I know spinning is not winning. I've heard that somewhere. But yeah, I wonder if it's more effective to just hold the brake and do the throttle yourself and mitigate wheel spin. So there you guys have it. Launch control on a GR Supra. Now, is it worth it? I would say it's worth it. It's just worth it for the fun factor. I'm not a drag guy, so I don't know like the peculiarities or the intricacies of launching a car. All I know is someone has told me that the more you spin, you know, the less you're going forward, which makes total sense. So the fact that I'm just blowing through first gear, I don't know if it's because of the tune. It could be because of the tune. I have to put that disclaimer. But I'm just blowing through first gear, and then in second gear, then the car's like, all right, we're gonna start using the electronics and traction control to go forward faster. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun. Definitely when I'm launching the car myself, which is me just holding the brake and then mashing the throttle instead of using the launch control, I definitely am spinning a lot less, right? But it's not as fun. The whole point of the launch control in this is just way more fun because you're just pinned the whole way and the car's just banging through gears. But yeah, I don't know. Someone, a drag guy, a drag super guy, let me know which one you think is faster, just launching the car yourself or using the car's launch control. Because first gear with launch control, useless, just totally useless. But that was so much fun. Anyways, that's gonna be a short little video on launch control on the Supra. So if you guys liked it, please like and subscribe, and let me know your guys' experience. If you guys tried launching your Supras, let me know what worked for you. Maybe I'll try that in another video. But this thing, so much fun. 5 years later, over 80,000 miles, still learning about new things. So much fun. So much fun. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.